Dude, this game takes literally forever to fucking load. It's actually insane. Like for real, for real. That might be the number one thing about this game is that the loading screens are like really long. Hello, Ash. The loading screens are really, 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 really long for Dragon Quest builders. Like actually. Now I skipped most of it because I just didn't say anything and I had the other stream card up. But like it takes a while. It's fine. It's not like unbearable. It's not the longest I've ever seen in a game. It is just a lot. Now we haven't played this in a while. I don't remember when the last stream was. It was probably like mid-May or something. Maybe it was like early May. I don't remember. Actually, I should have looked. Oh wow, they actually updated the contest. Really? Holy shit. Wasn't it like White Garden or something before? It was something like completely different. Alright, not bad. Nice. Interesting to see that they still are updating this, even, you know, what, like 5 years after? That's pretty dope. Alright, when was the last time I played this? Just out of curiosity, like, early May? Yeah, oh my god, it's been a month! Man, time flies, dude. You know how efficient I was being? Not at all. That's kind of the point. That's almost the joke in and of itself. Not at all. Alright, anyway. Let's finish what we're doing first. And I think after this, we're probably getting close to the next island. So I'll probably just hold off a minute. Because I also kind of want to build this up. Not that it matters too much, but, you know. Sometimes you just want to create. Isn't that like the whole message of the game? Is that creating... Why did this block randomly become something different? That is so weird. Creation is great. Honestly, what we do with this castle is kind of immaterial to begin with. Because we're probably never going to come back here to begin with anyway. But, whatever. There we go. How are we today? It's a neutral day. I guess I could say that much. It's alright. It's nothing great. Nothing I can complain about, but also nothing too exciting or fascinating. But that's fine. You know, you don't always have to have something crazy cool happening. Sometimes I think that's part of the thing with life is like a lot of times nothing is really happening, right? A lot of times you just simply are existing. And then, you know, maybe something cool will happen later, maybe not. I mean, that's part of the charm, I guess. Okay. I see what I would do. I mean, that's pretty good enough. I should use these pillars more. I just don't really... I cannot believe they make you make the throne room this small, though. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Yeah, they make you make the throne room really small. That was kind of lame. Especially if you're like me, and you know you want to actually, like, make it look really impressive and stuff. For them to force you to make it a certain... really small was just like, yeah, that's not fantastic. Anyway, I need food, which, I don't know, do I have food? I guess I have to eat hamburgers. I think that was the other thing I wanted to do, is I wanted to get like a renewable farm going. But honestly, the farmland is probably the worst to transform because it's not like an even field. So I would have to do like Minecraft-style terraforming. And I shit you not, that's the kind of stuff I used to do when I was early on in high school. And I would sit there for hours, you know, doing homework and like leveling out places. Leveling out, you know, environments in my Minecraft world. Like, that shit legitimately takes hours. Like it is a full-on commitment to make a Minecraft world where you have, everything leveled out. What's funny, though, is I actually saw a post on Twitter about Minecraft servers apparently have, like, really bad ping as of late. So, Bedrock Edition, apparently, like, you could have, like, a ping of, like, 500. So you'll be placing blocks, and then, like, you'll walk over them, and the blocks are only there on your side. They're only client side. They're not on the server, because the server just never got that you put the block there. And so you just fall to your death, or you fall in lava, because, you know, in Minecraft, you're usually, like, finagling around, like, really dangerous environments or something. And so I was watching this dude, like, place lava blocks, and then he just fell to his death because he fell in the lava and he couldn't get out because he did everything right. It's just like, oh, well, actually, there's lava here, and you're dead now. And I was like, wow, that's great. That's the state of Minecraft. Because basically, Minecraft made a bunch of really unpopular changes from what I saw. And so, like, I feel bad for people who were, like, you know, still play Minecraft, like, a lot, like, as their primary game. Like, for me, it's something I used to dick around on. I don't really play it anymore because I don't have the time to play it as much anymore. But, you know, back then, back in the day... Is that one of those ghosts? Please say no. I'm trying to build, damn it. I just feel bad for them. I think that they, I think they got hoodwinked. I will never not feel bad for people who buy into a game and then the game changes ownership and then, like, it becomes worse, right? So, like, that just happened with the Helldivers thing, and I do feel bad for those guys, because now I feel like Helldivers has lost any and all steam. Like, the game is just, like, it's not really riding as high as it was before. And I do blame the fact that they did all this weird stuff. I think it just killed a lot of the excitement around the game. Also, the game is just a couple months old, right? Like, you know, it had its moment in the sun where it was, like, you know, white hot, on fire, basically. Like, everyone was playing it, non-stop content updates, and Sony really just came out and just fucking pushed it into the dirt. And now they are doing the same thing with God of War, which I think is kind of lame, because, again, God of War is a single-player game. There's no reason for you to have to make a PSN account to play a single-player game. Like, the argument at the minimum is like, oh, well, Xbox makes you create accounts. And I think that that's lame too, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that it's okay when Xbox does it. But what I will say is that usually the games that Xbox makes you create accounts for are, like, multiplayer-centric games. So, like, technically the argument is that, well, if you want to play multiplayer, you're going to need to make an account to play on Microsoft servers. You need a Microsoft account. It's not a great argument, but at least it's an argument I kind of understand. What servers are you connecting for with God of War? Like, I don't remember any multiplayer aspect in God of War Ragnarok, period. Because it's a predominantly, entirely single-player game. So, like, I don't know what single-player game or what multiplayer server you need to connect to play God of War Ragnarok. But I just think that Sony is just really desperate to pump up PSN numbers. And I think that they're doing it by effectively lying about how many people are really signing up for the service. You're basically going to get a bunch of people signing up for PSN that will intentionally never do anything else with PlayStation again. It's not about how easy is it to use the account. It's about, well, how necessary is it for you to sign up to all this stuff? And then, you know, you have to link info and all this stuff. Like, at that point, you might as well just buy a fucking PlayStation and just put it in your PlayStation. And just make a guest account or however that works on PSN. I have no idea. But, like, there's a reason why I don't even store my credit card information on my PS4, I don't think. Because it's just, as we all know, they infamously got hacked. And it's happened since then, and I don't think Sony really gives too much of a shit because they haven't been super sued by anyone yet, so they just don't care. And, like, I like the PS4. It's definitely the console I use the most. Even now, like, I rarely use my PS5 by comparison. But, like, it's just dumb that they're like, okay, well, you have to sign up for an extra service to play a single-player game. Like, why? What if I don't care about trophies? Which is totally valid. If you cared about trophies, you would have a PlayStation 5. You know? Like, I think that's a pretty fair statement to make. If you cared about trophies, you would have bought the console that uses trophies. And because you didn't, you probably don't. Could you get out the way, dude? You're in the way. What am I ranting about? just fucking God of War Ragnarok requiring PC. And basically the contrarians are like, ha, well, you see, the Xbox makes you sign up for Halo or whatever it is. And I'm like, okay, that's not great either. Like, you could have two things that are not great in gaming or in anything in life. Like, this is not like a zero-sum game. Like, I don't know where people think, like, well, Xbox does it, it's cool. I mean, it's also not cool when Xbox does it. And also, I mean, like, if you really wanted to be that way, at least you could argue the Xbox, you know, you have to play, if you want to play online, you kind of have to. It's their servers. I don't know, Viff, what do you want to talk about? I basically haven't made the podcast episode I need to make, which is insane at this point. Oops. Dude, the fact that you can't do anything with chalk is really unfortunate, because I definitely do not need this much chalk at all. We'll just do this for a bit, and then we'll actually progress the story. But yeah, no, I do feel bad for the people who bought Minecraft and are really hardcore Minecraft players, and, like, if Microsoft did make it worse, which I've seen multiple, like, I've seen multiple cases of it when they were adding stuff, people were like, well, why do we have to choose what to add? It's just mobs. Like, I think part of the problem is just, like, you have a company that needs to make returns on investment, and they can't do anything without getting daddy investor to really say yes or no. And so because of that, you have a bunch of people who really like the fucking game that are basically getting screwed over because, like, they could mod this stuff fast, right? But also, let's be fair here, mods aren't always great. Mods are cool when they're done right. There was a whole thing in the Final Fantasy community where, like, some person, like, installed, like, a backdoor into, like, a graphics mod or something. And obviously, like, Square Enix can't come out and be like, yeah, download this person's mod. Because then imagine if they promote this person's mod, like, officially. Like, could you imagine the hell that, like, they could actually be liable? Because, like, if this person added some malicious code to their mod, like, they could be held liable for this shit. And so, like, I understand why they don't promo, like, yeah, people might have, you know, certain things done customly on Final Fantasy XIV, that's cool. But, like, you don't know who's gonna have malicious intent. Maybe, like, one day they just decide, you know what, I'm done with the game. I'm just gonna go fucking mod some... I'm gonna change my mod to have, like, a backdoor in it, you know? Like, we'll think about, like, how that's gonna make Sony look, or Square Enix look. Like, then they're gonna have to explain, well, why did you take this person's mod, and they're not a vetted member of the Square Enix development team? Like, well, how is that safe? You know, I could understand not wanting to end up in that situation. Now, obviously, there are things that they should do that I think people have made abundantly clear that they would like to see in the game. But I am a little bit cautious when I'm like, okay, well, let's just trust every person who mods 14, right? Like, that to me seems like a bad idea. Without looking too much into other games, I'm sure this happens in other games to some varying degree, and it's not exactly great either there, I'm sure. So I could kind of understand that, like I said. I think this looks nice. Dude, the marble flooring looks really good in this game. It's one of the #1 things I like, is being able to put down nice, actual... Dude, this castle they built was really shitty, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know they worked hard, I know they busted their asses for it. I know, but it really is terrible. Like, they didn't even change the flooring. I wonder if they're ever going to make another one of these. Probably not, honestly. This might be a flash in the pan as far as most people are concerned. I mean, do they even make Minecraft-like games anymore? I actually don't know. I wonder if they continuously make Minecraft-like games anymore. Perfect. Like you could at least have a decent entrance, you know? There you go. Okay. Let's at least make like a pathway to the staircase. What are they fighting? Dude, these guys are so insane. They will legitimately fight. I mean, at least these guys kind of win. I guess we need to recruit more monsters. I feel like monsters make really good bodyguards for settlements. So I feel like if I recruit more monsters, especially like some of the other settlements I have, it'll just be... What's the word I'm looking for? They just won't get run through as much like they usually are, which is unfortunate. Because half the time I look away and these dudes are just getting run through by any monster that decides to show up. Alright, I'm gonna need more marble. Just even to replace the floor, I'm probably gonna need like another 1,000 or so marble, which I'm not gonna do. I guess we just go ahead and we progress the story then. Oops. Let's do that instead. There you go. Look how beautiful that is. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright. Let's go up here. Build up your island. Which I did. We've officially done every major project in every major area. They finished all the targets on the Bluestone Tablet. The whole island is blessed with the power. As in all, my memories have finally come flooding back to me. Thank you for putting up with all my selfish requests up to now. I think you've earned a full explanation, and the citizens of the island will need to put their heads together and decide what they want to do from here on out. There'll be plenty of time for all that later. Right now, you need to put the finishing touch on this island. There's one final thing that needs building. Once that's done, I'll sit you down and tell you everything. Don't make any plans. It'll take at least 3 days to go over it all. Alright. Builder's work is never done, but it's good to stop and appreciate your work. Here's a good time as any. The island's thriving, it's bubbling with building power, but there's one last thing it needs. A builder's banner. I'll explain at the top. I like how this is partially broken. This island needs a builder's banner, a flag that marks it out as paradise for builders the world over. And as our resident builder, it's up to you to decide on the design for its emblem. Just fill the square you see before you with colored blocks, and the design you draw will be transferred directly to the flag. Remember, a builder's banner is like any other flag. It tells people what the island stands for, and the more eye-catching it is, the better. We'll need these. A color wheel. Oh, you can use chalk to do this? Oh my god, that's so good. Use the color wheel to build blocks in whatever color you like, then plonk them down on this square section. The north side will be the top. Don't fret too much, you can always change it later, and if you're at a complete loss, don't worry. I have an idea of my own. Would you like to see a sample? Sure. Just a hammer. Okay. Head to the top of the mountain on the Isle of Awakening, and you can use your colored blocks to design your very own flag. I mean, they have this stuff in the way. That's fine. Actually surprised they didn't do more of this, honestly. Well, I have tons of chalk, so this works out perfectly. Okay. Oh, this is what you use chalk for. Oh my god. Are you serious? Wow. No, chalk is not useless. Chalk is actually amazing. Are you serious? I have tons of chalk. We could do this forever. There you go. That is so helpful. We could seriously make as much chalk as we want with all this. Holy shit. Gonna make my YouTube banner? Oh, I don't know how I would make that. That's gonna be super complicated. I'd have to find a, They had it for Minecraft where you could take an image, and it was a really old program. It was probably like coded in Python. You could take an image, upload it, and it would determine what Minecraft blocks you would need to replicate it. I remember using that back in the day to make things like Samus, like original Metroid Samus and things like that, some of the Pokemon, etc. Oh. We'll just follow his design. What do I have in my hand? The burgundy blocks? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fill this in. Okay. What is it? Right before, like right here? Yep. Alright. Let's scope this out like this. Right? I mean, we followed every other game-given building block so far, so I don't really mind following it all the way to the end of the game. That's fine. Alright, now we fill it in. It's so good that they use this chalk, too. It doesn't even look like chalk anymore. It looks like a nice, soft color, I guess. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a nice, soft, generic... It looks like Play-Doh. Like, perfect Play-Doh. Okay. Where does this red go? Oh, the corners? That's so weird, actually. What the hell? Just to show the boundaries of it. He's gonna make us do all this and then tell us something really fucked up. So, don't get too happy about this. I don't trust this dude. What? What is this? Vault wall. There we go. How many black blocks do we even have? Ooh, okay, yeah. I mean, we might as well put that in then. If I had known this was coming, I would have maybe converted my YouTube banner, or my YouTube thumbnail. I'm sure that someone made a program out there to do it. It's just, with the time we have, especially since this is a later day stream, we don't have time. And I'll just follow what they recommend anyway. That's not a big deal to me. I mean, have any of the game's designs been bad so far? Not really, so I don't mind it. I think it's fine. Alright, and the rest is green, and there's some beige, apparently. Yeah, okay. Like, think about how interestingly you could design things now. And that's what I think is really good about this game, is like, if you're willing to sit down and just build with it, there's a lot that you could make in this game that you can't really make the same way on Minecraft. And I think that that would be, like, really fun to build and just dick around with, you know, from time to time. Oops, I keep trying to place it one block down, which you can't even do anyway. They really stand, like, giving you the same, like new stuff right up until the end of the game, too, which is pretty funny. Dude, why am I tired now? Oh, man. This is why I gotta start streaming earlier. Yeah, every Friday stream going forward is going to be starting at like 3 o'clock, by the way. Just anyone who's wondering. Every Friday stream from now on is going to start at 3 o'clock and only run until like 5. Because I'm going to watch Toonami Rewind for as long as they have it on. I don't know how long they're going to have it on for, but I plan to watch it every single week. So, just letting everyone know. Friday is no longer going to be like a 6:15 to like 9 stream. It's just going to be, it's not going to be, like, from 6:15 to 9 p.m. It's going to be, like, 3 to 5, basically. It's going to be only 2 hours. Maybe a little more. We'll see, especially once the summer rolls around. Oop. Oh, that sucks, then, because Dawn Trail's going to come out. And I'm going to want to watch Toonami Rewind. I guess I'll just... I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out when I get to it. So you finished designing the emblem for your builder's banner. Not bad. Are you happy to put this on your flag? Yes. Good to hear. Then let's transfer it to the banner and create a new national flag for your builder's kingdom. The banner of Generico. Oh my god. Very nice. Excellent work, Generico. Your design looks terrific. Let's leverage to plant that banner in a place where everyone can see it. Once you do, your kingdom will be well and truly complete. You know, the perfect place. I'll see you there. Wow, that wasn't that far away. Why do you have to teleport like that? Yeah, Awakening becomes the kingdom of Generico. Oh my god. I like how we didn't consult Lulu at all. That's actually really funny. She's always talking about how it'll be Lulutopia, and we just claim it. We're just like, yeah, we're the ones that do things around here. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Okay. If you choose to continue, you'll be temporarily unable to engage in online play, travel to other islands, or exchange mini-medals. Oh my god. I think this might actually be the end of the game. Like, legitimately. 21 mini-medals. Reaching 4 marks, I'll teach you how to make player liars. Bustling streets. A bow. Oh, I thought you meant like an actual, like, offensive bow. Okay. The tunes of the town. Shining City. Lonely Village. A mustache. Make that 26 and I'll give you a Draki cap. Probably can make the liars now, yeah. Alright. Middenhall garb. Alright, I mean, this seems like something really interesting is gonna happen and develop, so I guess we might as well do it. Yeah, it's been almost a flat month. I think it's actually been a flat month since I played this. It's kind of insane. Where did the month of May go? Like, seriously, what happened? Why do I just feel like we're at that point of the year where, like, that New Year feeling is gone, and now we're just speed running to the end of the year so we can get to September? Banner of Generico looks absolutely fantastic. Now, all the preparations are finally in order. Wow, where in the world did you get that flag from? It's incredible. It's filling me with building power. I feel more builderly than I've ever felt before. It is impressive indeed. I take it this is to symbolize the island attaining the pinnacle of building prowess? I think it's, well, smart. It suits Generico's island perfectly. No, wait. It ain't just Generico's island no more. It belongs to all of us. Just when I thought I had almost had my fill of building, you go and stoke the fires of creation that burn within us into a blazing inferno. There's no denying it. You're the best builder in the whole wide world. Uh-oh, the sky. What's going on? Who turned out the lights? Malroth, what's happened to you? Generico, when did you build that flag? Oh, I thought you were alright. Please, I need you to... I need you to kill me! Slain by the signs of Erdrick, the High Priest Hargon offered up his soul that almighty Malroth might be born, or might be reborn. Excuse me. Oh god, I forget. I can't wait to be done with this. They make this text stay on the screen way too long. Mine will be a solved Rubik's Cube. You know, we used to have Rubik's Cubes, and we used to try to solve them. I remember that. That was a long time ago in, like, 7th and 8th grade. We used to put Vaseline in our Rubik's Cubes so they would actually, like, glide better. I do remember that. That was a long time ago. Since that moment, I've lain dormant within him, biding my time. I watched over his every move, and the builders, too. This world of nothingness is now filled with the power of creation. The stage is finally set. Almighty Malroth's awakening is at hand. None can escape their fate. Neither men nor monsters, nor even gods. The Master of Destruction will bring an end to all. You're Hargon. Isn't Hargon supposed to be dead? Well, clearly not. Yes, in the real world, I am dead, but in this illusory world of my own making, I am very much alive. What do you mean? I mean exactly what I say. This world is nothing more than an illusion, an unreal realm in which I sealed away Malroth's soul after the Scion succeeded in slaying him. But now, his reawakening is at hand. He is ready to be reborn once more as the Master of Destruction. Can it really be true? Our world, our lives, all an illusion? Indeed, I originally created this world in the illusion to vex and befuddle the signs of Erdrick. No blade of grass, nor pinch of soil, nor any pathetic human, yourselves included, truly exists. Everything you see is but a figment of my imagination. Blimey heck, that can't be true. Though this dream should have died with me, it persisted long after my demise, longer than I ever thought possible. I always thought it was strange that the children of Hargon were still so powerful here. They should have fallen apart after their leader died, but in this world, he never really did. Alas, in the real world, I was not so fortunate. The detestable heroes escaped my illusion and proceeded to murder me and then Malroth in cold blood. But here my spirit survives, as does the Lord and Master of Destruction himself. And so, it seems, does the power of creation, worthless though it may be. You call this the Kingdom of Generico as nothing more than a kingdom of lies. I suppose this is your nation's flag, Never has a more hideous sight assaulted my eyes. Behold, Builder, your fantasies of rallying allies to your side and saving the world are simply that. Fantasies. I've had just about enough of it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Malroth. That's almighty Malroth, Lord of Master of Destruction to you, you ungracious worms. Gotta save us. Take this, you rotter. Alright, well that didn't work. So this is what became of the ancient builder, reduced to manipulate humans to achieve your ends. Be gone! Oh shit, actually murdered him. Alright, we'll see him at the credits, I guess. Hear me, pathetic wretches, grovel before your creator, cower before me, and be spared my wrath. It is time. When almighty Malroth awakens, he shall tear this illusion to pieces and return to the real world to bring about its glorious destruction. Come, Malroth, let us away. Be reborn as the mighty master of destruction once again and bring ruin to the world. It is your destiny. He laughs like a One Piece character. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Poor Malroth and the poor hairy hermit, too. Alright, Lulu, keep your hair on. Ain't like you to get your knickers in a knot like this. Back in Moonbrook, I heard tell that this world was naught but a lie, a mere illusion. I knew not what to make of those words at the time. But if it's true, then what are we? Are we all just dreamed up by Hargon? I don't know about that. I don't reckon I'm an illusion, but maybe that's just what an illusion would think. Loath though I am to admit it, we have no way of proving our reality is truly real or if it is merely a dream. And so what? You can save your philosophizing for later, that good-for-nothing Burke nabbed Malroth. We gotta get him back. But if it is true what Hargon said, and Malroth really is the master of destruction, then... who cares if he is? I don't care if we're all dreams or illusion or any other nonsense either. I'm not going to let that rotter get away with this. He barges onto our island, scares the living daylights out of us, makes fun of Generico's flat... well, okay, that part's okay, because it wasn't my design. And does unspeakable things to Malroth and the hairy hermit. Well, that horrible, creepy villain thinks we're going to take this lying down. He's got another thing coming. What's that? There's something there where the hairy hermit always used to stand. A builder's soul. Can we use it? No. Oops, that's not how you do it. The inspiring spirit of a builder, a key component for constructing the builder's bell. Perhaps the hairy hermit left it here for us. Perhaps it can help us in some way. But no matter how shiny it is, I don't know how it could help us find Malroth, let alone rescue him and bring him home. What in the world? I can feel the same energy emanating from that vortex as when Hargon was here. It must be a portal to wherever he took Malroth. You know what this means? You'll have to dive in there, defeat Hargon, and bring Malroth back. You're the only one who could do it. Poor Malroth, it must have been so hard for him. None of us realized the weight he was secretly struggling with. He always tried to be the strong one, the one we could all rely on, but when things got to be too much for him, he had nobody to turn to for help. I saw how much he was suffering, but there was nothing I could do for him. What about you? Surely you don't want to leave it like this. There's still time to make up with him. There's still a chance to save your friend. So what do you say? Will you save Malroth? Of course. I knew you'd agree. You're just not the type to abandon his friend in his hour of need. Oh, Generico. That is, well... looks like your friends have something to say to you. Be sure to talk to them all before you head off. You're going then. It pains me to admit it, but I fear that Hargon's claim that this world is a lie is no mere fabrication. My time on Moonbrook made me suspect as much myself. Indeed, after our experience in Middenhall Castle, it is difficult to deny. The view looking out over Rendenrak is proof alone. I feel responsible for what happened between you and Malroth. I drove a wedge between you. I cannot stand to see things end like this. It simply won't do. Please find Malroth and bring him back safely. Malroth, the master of destruction. Verily, back in Moonbrook, he fought like a man possessed, like a beast, like the incarnation of destruction itself. And yet, he had a kind heart. I am sure that this will never change, whatever may befall him. I very much wish to dive into that portal with you. From the moment Hargon appeared before us, I have felt ill at ease in my own skin. Mayhap we have already begun to fade away. Shames me to have to rely on you to the very end, but it is for you and you alone to... Oh, that's so lame. Really? You're not going to fight until the very end? Like, you're just going to sit around? I might fade away. Why even talk to these people, then? You think it's true what Hargon said about us all being illusions? And what of that business with Malroth being the master of destruction? If that were true, it'd make you best mates with a god. Wouldn't that be something? Of course, same applies to all of us, too. We're all his friends, every blaming one of us. And I ain't got a problem with that. I'm happy to be the master of destruction's mate. You could tell him that from me, Generico. Listen, my boy, there is nothing to be gained from fretting over what might become of us. What's important now is that you find Malroth and bring him back safely and make Hargon regret kidnapping him while you're at it. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Whatever horrible monsters might stand in your way, I know that everything you've done for us, all those memories and all that experience will help you pull through. I'm not talking about the Dade Tree. The others told me about Goldilocks and the Kazapple Cannon. If you could do all that, you could do anything. Just remember that we'll all be right here. Maybe I should get food. I don't know. Heading off then. To be honest, all that talk about illusions and awakenings went right over me head. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that look in your eye right now. There ain't nothing anyone here can do to stop you diving into that portal after Malroth. All that guff about Hargon and his imagination don't even come into it. You just want to save your mate, right? You're right, he does. You can't pull the wool over our eyes. We know you like the backs of our biceps. After all, we're the dream team. That means Malroth too. Nothing's ever gonna tear us apart. Not even some mad bat-eared Burke. Still, I don't like the sky. I don't like the look of this sky one bit. What if Hargon's right? What if the world really is gonna fade away? We might not have long left. Whatever happens, we're all gonna be here when you get back. I swear on me dad's life. Take care out there, won't you? And bring Malroth back. Yeah, the sky suddenly turned purple. You could actually like see another planet off in the distance somewhere. That was pretty cool. That was a cool shot. You've spoken with everyone then. I don't know what's waiting for you on the other side of that portal. I don't even know if, for certain if you'll make it back in one piece. Chances are you won't be able to take much in the way of materials with you, but you're still going to go. Your mind's made up. Just make sure you're prepared before you take the plunge. Once you're ready, all that's left is to step up to the portal and jump in. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's like actually the end. I mean, is there anything else really that I could even do? Yeah, probably not. This is it then. Now you haven't forgotten the builder's soul the Harry Hermit left behind, and you're equipped with the best weapons and tools you can make. Are you absolutely certain that you're ready to leave? I mean, do I have a building table? Let me just make sure. Do I have a building table? Because I probably will need that. I know I dropped a bunch of them. But do I have like a spare building table? Because I have healing. I have a couple other things. Let's see. Do I have another building table? Maybe I don't. Maybe I should go grab the building table really quickly just in case I need it. I feel like they're going to provide you with one. But I might as well just have one just in case I need to build something in the middle of like a fight or something. And I do have food. Yeah, let me go grab that table that I left behind. I left it somewhere over here. Yeah, believe it or not, this is supposed to be the green area of the game. The amount of work I'm going to have to do for that is going to be so ridiculous. That's why I'm not really too hyped to do that. That would be like a complete... That would be an actual after-school project I would do. It would be like, okay, well, now I need to figure out how to move all this stuff together. I'm not ready to do that. That's going to take a lot. Do you have anything to say? Oh my god, it's the generics. The end of the world, I can't believe it. It just doesn't feel real. Who's even left behind up here? Yeah, they don't have anything to say. It's unfortunate. You know how, like, sometimes generic characters in games will have, like, lines that they could say? Like, for example, if you ever played, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that was a game I used to play a lot back when I was much younger. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like, the partner would have special lines, the main character would have special lines, and then pretty much any other Pokemon that you recruit has like a set list depending on like what they can, you know, like that Pokemon's disposition, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. Oh, we have tons of this. What the fuck? And we have tons of anti-poison, Shining City, fireworks. Can't make any more boom balls, but we have 47 of those. Summons a friendly golem to transform the vicinity into sand. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we have infinite marble now. I forgot about that. Okay. Now the rest of this we can put away. Oops. It's up. Trying to think, what else will I even need? Tons of healing. Maybe we put a little bit of food up front, right? Yeah, just all the food, just in case we get hungry. I think we're more than equipped, honestly. If you want my honest opinion, I think we're more than equipped to do this. All right, let's try it. I mean, the combat in this game generally isn't that difficult, so I don't think we'll be like completely outmatched or some shit. The only one who could save Malroth. And I need you to bring him back. Who else am I going to rely on to maintain order in Lulutopia? This island isn't the same when you two aren't around, so you have to promise me you'll both come back safe and sound, alright? Good luck. We'll all be eagerly awaiting your safe return. A step ahead. You know what that is? That's to complete the Cerulean step. Itchy bones? But you don't have... Can you even itch on your bone? Seems like a pretty worthless wizard spell, I'm not even gonna lie. I saw a Twitter post one time, some guy was like, my kid came up with this spell called Random Bones. It moves each of your bones randomly in one inch in a different direction or something. And I was like, damn, that is actually disgusting. You are tainted. Unworthy. Pitiful. But you may yet be saved. I prefer you a chance to break free from those constraints. Merely step forth from the darkness. Come to me, my child. Are we playing as Malroth at the moment? Yep. Where am I? I don't remember anything. Oh, mighty Malroth, Lord and Master of Destruction, I see you become quite attached to that form, hopelessly weak though it may be. Perhaps a few sacrificial lambs will allow you to see the truth. Oh, it's triangle. Oh, they took away all his good weapons. What's happening to me? Yes, more! Give me more! That voice, oh, what's going on? As you wish. See, like, he doesn't get staggered when he gets hit. Very nice. My head, I feel dizzy. Something's not right. Ah! Yes, I can feel it. I need more! More! don't even think there's any way to stop. Just in case anyone's wondering, I don't think there's like a way to not do this. You can't pause the game. There's no map. Like I don't think you can avoid doing this. Just in case anyone's wondering, I'm pretty sure you have to fight. Right? Like, see, this is like the border of the map anyway. It's very obvious that you have to do this. Right? So I don't think there's like some kind of alternate, you know, like, oh, don't do it, fight it. I don't think that that's something that you can do. I mean, I'll run around for a little bit, but I don't think that's something that they have in this game. I'm pretty sure you just have to do this. Because as you can see, we're basically just on a flat plane. There's nothing else really going on here. Alright. Done. Listen, I tried, alright? Can't say I just tried to bulldoze through. What's happening to me? I'm fading away. Fading away? Not at all. Quite the opposite, in fact. We must do away with that pathetic shell, so that you may return to your true form. He does it for me. Where do these bodies come from? Uh-oh. Lulu, Rosie, Anessa, who did this to you? Has it not dawned on you yet? Even though I didn't kill them. Look at that. You, nothing whets the appetite more than a few freshly sacrificed souls, would you not agree? I killed them. No, you liar. I would never, never. Oh, but you did. Pity them not. The fools are more useful in death than they ever were in life. They died so you may be reborn. It is an honor barely comprehensible to such base creatures as they. You tricked me. I'll make you pay for this with your life. Oh shit, the king and everyone? Yeah, hit him. Oh, alright, nothing. How did you... No, I never meant to. This can't be happening. Okay, I don't do laughter very well, so I don't usually voice that. It's exactly as I envisioned. Your mind has been cleansed of all the repugnant memories that had accumulated. Now, Malroth, arise once more as our Lord and Master of Destruction. Arise! Oh, shit. How long is it going to take for us to show up? Generico, please. Help me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way. That sounds so, like, wimpy. Pathetic. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Malhalla, the origin of oblivion. Oh, this place is fucked up. Some blobby saved me before I goo myself. Oh shit. That's actually pretty terrifying. How does this even work? Do I even have items? I have no items! Oh, yeah, she wasn't lying. Yeah, I couldn't take any of my items with me. Okay, well that's good. Here I was prepping. You literally cannot prep. You can only just make better armor. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't wrong. Now, how the hell am I supposed to get to this dude? Am I just supposed to build stuff? start. I don't know if it'll help me bridge the gap. Alright, hopefully I don't fall the fuck off. That would be really funny, though, I'm not gonna lie. That would be really funny, I won't even lie. You came to rescue me. Thanks. Wait, are you a Gooman? What are you doing here? Searching for your friend. Are they a Gooman like you? Love to help, but I can't say I've glimpsed any other Goomans around here. Sorry. Oh, shit. Looks like we don't have time to chew the splat. We've been spotted. We'll be squished if we stay here much longer. Just don't understand how something so gruesome could happen here. This is supposed to be the promised land. Oh, but pardon me for blobbering on. Come on, let's bounce. Luckily, I'm pretty good at that. Okay. What are you two doing up there? Don't you realize the danger you're in? Get down here this instant. Come on, move your bones. It's like you're a human. What's a fleshy fiend like you doing here? State your business. You're a builder. You've not come to launch an attack on Hargon's unholy realm, have you? Sorry, but the rules say no builders allowed in the promised land. Now stay still while I disconnect your head bone from your neck bone. We don't have time for that. We'll all be squashed, squished, and squooshed before we have a chance to disconnect anything from anything else. Maybe you're right. In that case, we better evacuate to a spot where I can do the job safely. I know just the place. Follow me. Oh, God. Okay, that doesn't hurt too much. Wonder what this place even looks like. It's kind of just like a floating desert. Oh, shit. Hello, our friend's back again. Watch out for that thing. It's armed and dangerous. Look, who's trapped in that hole? Help, I can't escape. There's no way out. What a plonker. He must have fallen in and got all flustered. Oh, well, there's nothing we could do for him now. You want to save him? Are you completely doolally? You realize that he's a monster, don't you? The natural nemesis of a human like you? You're a weird one, all right. How do I escape? I don't want to die in this stinking hole. Yeah, Grip, where are those wings for? You can just fly out. Oh yeah, I can. Thanks for pointing that out. Wasn't a bit of a tizzy just then. Don't thank me, thank this monster-loving freak. I would have left you down there, but this numbskull insists on helping. Humans are an odd bunch. Anyway, I'm leading these two to a safe place. You might want to tag along. Don't want you falling in any more holes, do we? Oh lord, look at these dudes. Alright, well they're pretty weak, all things considered. Obviously, you don't have Malroth and you don't have any supplies. I can see why they're not exactly, like, kicking your ass. Vile vines and sanguine sand. Budding pox glove. Oh shit! Okay. Are you gonna move? Okay. Yeah, what a paradise this is. I'm blown away. That's the place just up ahead. We'll be out of harm's way there. Come on. Dude, the puns in this are great. It's fantastic. Thought I was finished for sure, though. Is this the place? I've never seen anything quite like it. Looks like an old gunkyard with all these broken bits and blobs lying around. Jerker wasn't. I'm Aerith Plottle. Thanks for rescuing me before. And I'm Gremville. If you hadn't saved me from that hole, I'd probably still be stuck there. Name's Griswold. Sergeant Griswold to you. Now we've all got our introductions out of the way. It's time to get down to business. Seeing as we're all safe inside, I could finally get around to severing your skull from your shoulders. Wait, Griswold. He came here to find his friend, not to squish us. Let's hear him out. Your friend's called Malroth. Have I seen him? Can't say I know anyone who goes by that name. Alright, I won't kill you. I couldn't live with myself if I killed someone who was only trying to save his buddy. I'll kill you after you saved him instead. It's only fair. And just so you know, this place is bone dry when it comes to materials. Your building trickery won't fly here, so don't try anything funny. Leave him alone, Griswold. There is a much greater threat that we should be worrying about. Those enormous arms. What about those shadowy monsters? I've been sensing an incredible destructive power in the air recently. Called it feeling in my bones, but I reckon there might be a connection with what's going on now. What's that? Before we start getting into what's going on around here, you want to know where here is? Well, let me tell you. This planet is nothing more than a tiny blob of gloop floating in a sea of nothingness. The unholy promised land reserved for the children of Hargon's monster minions. High Priest Hargon says we're to wait here until salvation comes, but things continue like they are, we'll be splattered before that slime ever arrives. Trying to get too upset, Aerith. I think I've just realized something very important. In all confusion, I forgot how hungry I was. Can you make me something to eat? Oh my god. That's the oh so important thing you realize? Oh, throw me a bone. Why are you asking favors from a builder? You're supposed to be the enemy. You would know the first thing about food. You don't even have a stomach. If I'm gonna die, I'd much rather have a last meal. You can find me some vile vines and stick them on a bonfire. I'm sure it'll make for an appetizing snack. You should find plenty of vile vines outside. They're the squirming plants that look like tentacles. Once you've got them, just cook them on a bonfire for a bit. I want to see what crummy dish you could turn them into. Okay, is there a bonfire? You know you should never eat this. This is probably poison. Alright, how's everyone's day? Yeah, look, they got pipes and stuff. Interesting. Got some legitimate technology. What? Okay. Look, let me. Who could have guessed you would rustle up a plate of delicious Tentagliatelle from some vile vines? I can't wait to. Yeah, just take it. There you go. You know what you had to work on? I'm pretty sure you managed to make such a mouth-watering meal. This stuff stinks to high heaven and tastes no better. It's absolutely delicious. You should try some. You won't be disappointed. Uh-oh, it's one of those Autobots. Building activity detected. Look at that noise. What's going to happen to us? At the noise, I can't stop slop wibbling with fear. Sure it came from somewhere in this room. It'll put my mind at ease if you could help me find out what made it. Oh, okay. No response. No response. This robot's not functioning anymore. The sound must have come from somewhere else. No response. Life signs detected. Execute reboot program. Reboot program initiate. Accessing data cache. Please wait. Please recharge fuel cells and try again. Easier said than done. I mean, where are we going to get the energy to recharge him from? Bruh, even here we're still building. We're gonna make like a recharge station. Energization station blueprint. We just need some pipes. That's all. Is that a goo print? Connect the pipes to transfer energy from the broken killing machines to the working one. You're a genius. But it's pipes you're after. This room's got plenty. There's only one way to find out if this is going to work. Is there like a broken pipe? Well, there's some pipes up here. I think that's all we need, right? Oh, here we go. That, by far, was one of the easiest things we built all game. Power source detected. Commencing energy transfer. Process is fully operational. Initializing reboot program. Reboot successful. Greetings. Assault Android number 004H at your service. You can call me Noah. Pleased to meet you. Thanks for mending the robot. You builders really are stupendous. Estimating time spent offline. Computation failed. What happened here? High turbulence detected in aura field. Has Doomsday come already? What's up with this rust bucket? Sounds to me like his circuits are fried. Rudeness detected. I would merely like to refresh my databanks with the latest available information. Please tell me what happened here. Databanks updated. Malhalla under attack from giant arms and shadow monsters. As my calculations predicted, Doomsday has come. Keep blabbering on about this Doomsday, but what does that even mean? Doomsday is the day we are doomed to die, the day everything returns to nothing, the end of the world as we know it. The destruction is already at an advanced stage. This facility may not be safe for much longer. The giant arms will be searching for any remaining life forms. They will destroy this place and exterminate us all. Huh, like that. Interesting. That didn't take long. They found us! Shadow Fiends won't be far behind. We've got our backbones to the wall here. We'll have to fight our way out. Alright, well, good thing the arm teleported away. Looks like that arm's brought an army of Shadow Fiends along. We'll have to break through their lines and make our escape. It's the only way out. Well, Builder, are you ready to fight to save your skin and my bones? I hope you mean that. I won't pretend to understand what's going on around here, but one thing's for sure. I'm not giving up without a fight. Here, take this. It's half eaten, but I'm sure I didn't slobber on it too much. I don't know if I want to eat that. I know another place where we might be able to take refuge and rest our weary bones. It's a last resort, but it should be safer than here. Alright, let's do it. I mean, I might be a little bit overpowered. Oh, wow, you actually could level up more. Okay. Now, I don't know if we're going to hit level 40, and even if that's the cap, I feel like, unless this is like a very long segment of the game, like, we're not going to see tons of high levels. Oh, shit, new enemies. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this fat fuck. What is run again? R1. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Very nice. Anything new at all? Max HP? No, not really. Victory! I mean, he's exterminated. It feels good to give my ball bearings a spin after so long. Maybe a bony little human builder, but you fight like a monster. Are you really that intent on finding your buddy? By the way, Griswold, where's this new safe place you said we can make our getaway to? The Haven of Hargon, it's called. An unholy hovel of hatred high atop a hill. What What alliteration he just pulled out there. Stupendous idea. That's where Helen will be. That impious priestess like her will know what to do. Should we get going? Slime is of the essence. You're coming along. You ever look for your friend, not hide away in some haven, but you'll be mashed to mush if you stay here. Calculating Generico survival odds. Extremely low chance of survival. Abort mission. You really won't come with us, but you'll die for certain if you stay here. Leave him. He's made up his mind. Besides, human and monsters are mortal enemies. Trust me, it's better if we go our separate ways. Come on, Generico. When we get to the Haven of Hargon, we can ask Helen if she knows anything about your buddy. She's bound to have heard something. She's one of the priestesses of the Children of Hargon of God. Gremville's spot on. It can't hurt to ask. Besides, I don't want to say goodbye yet. Okay, obviously I'll go with him. Gooey, the first thing we'll do when we get there is ask about your friend. Helen's really clued up on all the comings and gooings around here. Alright, then I suppose you could come with us. Just stick close and follow me. I mean, there's quite literally nothing else here besides what? Maybe the bonfire, I guess? There. The bonfire, the bedroll, table, and a candle. That's literally it. There's nothing else here. Look at that, we have black holes now. What in the world is that? It's sucking everything in. Data analysis in progress. Super identity gravitational globule do not make contact. There's no telling what might happen if that thing slurps us up. Does this mean we can't go any further? We're gonna have to risk it. There's no other way through. Just watch where you're walking. Don't go any closer to that thing than you have to. Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. Come on, you lazy bones. Try to keep up. What? Look out, the enormous arm's back. This is going to smart. Griswold. He's there. He's fine. Lean Nora, my leg smarts. The arm really packs a wallop. I don't know if I could walk. You're going ahead, I'll only slow you down. Don't worry about me, I'm undead. They can't kill me twice. You'll never leave a man behind. You're talking crazy again. I don't want to leave you either, Griswold. Besides, I think I know the way from here. As long as we take it nice and slowly, you can make it. Okay. Yeah, I know, I got it. There you go. I mean, if this dude gets attacked again, he's just smoked. Are you okay, Griswold? He walks right through him. Not gonna lie, I feel bad for him. He was doing perfectly fine, and as soon as he got in a group, things just went downhill. That's like zombie survival tactics right there. That's a giant arm. Where's my best bud? We're in hell. Does that count? We basically went into an Oblivion gate. Rosal, are you still with us? Good. The Haven of Hargon is just up this way. All we have to do is climb up. Path terminates ahead. Progress impeded. We're going to get across. Oh, we're going to need materials. Naya Bridge, that's Slooper Duper. The Haven of Hargon awaits. Yet again, you and your building skills save the day. Maybe you builders aren't so bad after all. Come on, Griswold. Stop standing around. The Haven of Hargon isn't far now. Oh, shit! Watch out! Oh, he's fucked. Where is he? No, Griswold! He's gone, and he's never coming back. Oh, Griswold. He has left us to return to the great server in the cloud. Oh my god. Oh my god. May his data long live on in our memory. Now we must proceed to the haven of Hargon. Oh my god. I'm sorry I had to end like this, Griswold. The great server in the cloud. That is so crazy. Again, this is a funny localization. This is funny. Noah's amazing. Yes, he is. As long as you got your best friend with you, it should be fine. Clearly not. Clearly things are going really badly. It's the haven of Hargon, but the place is in ruins. Life form detected. Could that be Helen? Further information required. Who dares disturb my prayer? Know you not the name of Helen the Horrible? Really? I mean, of course you do. That is a testament to my great power and wisdom. I am she, Helen, one of the three cardinal cardinals of the children of Hargon. Is there something you require of me? Speak up. Great and glorious Helen, please save us. Everything is being squished and squashed, and we don't have anywhere else to go. Save you, but my child, why would I ever need to do that? This destruction will be your salvation. Rejoice, my children, for doomsday is here at last. The end of all things will soon be upon us. This world will be destroyed. The children of Hargon with it, all at the unholy hand of the Lord and Master of Destruction. That's not right. It's not everything that gets obliterated, is it? I mean, I knew that the Master of Destruction was going to reawaken, but he's only supposed to wipe out the old world, isn't he? Not everything. The Master shall leave no stone unturned in his quest for destruction, and then all those stones shall be destroyed. There is no escape. We could struggle all we like, but it won't make a difference. Maybe it'd be easier if we just gave up the ghost. I can't believe you're saying that. You've forgotten about Generico, our resident builder. If anyone can get us out of this squeeze, he can. What? Did you say this boy is a builder? This is true. Then you are a nemesis of our Lord and Master. I should sacrifice you upon this altar here and now. Now, Helen, if Doomsday is going to finish us all off anyway, then won't you let us look after Generico until it's time to say goodbye? Slime to say goodbye. Sorry. We'll promise he'll be good. Come on, Generico. Let's have a look around, see if there's anything useful that could get us out of this sticky situation. Yeah, it's too bad she's not a red bird. Yeah, but that would be too on the nose, you know? A pillar? Oh, okay. I thought it was a cross for a second. I was about to say, why do we get religious all of a sudden? We found here. I've never seen a table like that before. Very curious. Yes, that old thing has been sat there for as long as I can remember. Oh, shit. What is this? When the Master of Destruction bestowed his righteous ruination upon our haven, I thought he would lay waste to that worthless table too, but as his mighty arm was poised to strike, it hesitated, or so it seemed. Perhaps I was imagining things. Anyway, as you can see, the table remains unscathed. What's that leaning against it? It's gluing. It's his bat! Generico's, or it's Malroth's club. And to think you made it using only the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing! Thanks, Generico. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me. What's this? Did you make me a new weapon? Ha ha ha! Thanks, I love it! I'll use this one from now on, but I'll keep hold of the oaken club you made me too. After all, it's the first thing you ever made me. I suppose it's got sentimental value. Dude, I remember back then I was like, okay, it's just in case you take his weapons away, he has something to fight with. It's actually like gonna play a story role. That's cool. Well, you're right. Does that club mean anything to you? More importantly, why is it glowing? Maybe if you picked it up. Yeah, he really meant it. It actually has super sentimental value to him. I should put it in my inventory. Absolutely. That Sludgel is the same one you made for this friend of yours? Belongs to your friend? I very much doubt that. Explain yourself. Came here in search of Malroth. What trickery is this builder? How could you possibly know that name? Malroth, is he your friend too? Helen, that would be coincidence. Only the upper echelons of the children of Hargon are supposed to know his name. How could a human like you possibly have heard it? Do not try to deceive me, urchin. It is unfathomable to think that the Master of Destruction would ever befriend one such as you. Are you really friends with the Master of Destruction? I'll be flabbergasted if you are. A human like you, friends with the Master, can you introduce us? Don't be so gullible. Of course they're not friends. Listen here, Jennifer. You shouldn't play silly jokes on an impressionable young slime. Griswold's dead, the Haven of Hargon is in ruins, and the future is as bleak as it's ever been. And all you want to do is cause mischief. Don't listen to him, Generico. I believe you. I know you wouldn't go around spreading lies. You're a builder, right? Isn't there something you could slop together that might stop everyone being so grumpy? Does not compute. How will he make anything without materials? This place is barren. I know, maybe you could use this. 1 splat of oil. It's a bit of me. If it helps you save us from Doomsday, I'll give all the oil in my blobby body. Overflow detected in selflessness sensors. Recalculating. Grumpiness reduction plan determined. Maybe if this place was a little brighter, it might help to defrag everyone's mood. Sounds like a grand idea to me. There are 4 sconces in the Haven's ruins that used to burn brightly, but they've been blown out. Only had a way to relight them. We can make a torch. Infernal workbench. Workbench designed for destruction as well as creation. Well, we still have infinite materials, even in the void. Yeah, we have enough for 5 torches. Now we'll keep the Builder's Soul at hand. We'll bring back Malroth's club, and we'll put the ladders on as well. Where are they? Here we go, torches. Yeah, defrag, another one, yeah. They do lay on thick with the lisp gremlins. I like that every monster has, like, a unique way of talking, you know? I think that's cool, even if it makes it hard to, like vocally read out. I think that's actually, like, a cool touch. I like that. Whee! This is superb. Really, all the sconces, huh? Stupendous. The whole world around the Haven is lit up now. Now every blobby's bound to start feeling sunnier. What's the meaning of this, builder? Such behavior is forbidden in the Promised Land. For a human, worse, a builder, to kindle the beautiful blue flame of the monsters, this will not do. I agreed to spare you before, but maybe we would all be better if I were to extinguish your light before Doomsday comes. Wait just a second. Now that things are a bit brighter, I can see the light again, in more ways than one. Perhaps our outlook isn't as bleak as I feared. So the builder's tricks have poisoned your mind too. Very well, I will let nature run its course, but don't be surprised if the Master seeks to punish you. And Generico, the ground where the Haven used to stand is looking much brighter now. I think it's even lifted everyone's spirits a little. I know I accused you of telling fibs before, but I'm starting to believe that you really might be friends with the Master of Destruction. Your friend is a high priority task, but it's not our only priority. To survive Doomsday, we will need your building skills. What is going on? Chances of survival without Generico's help, 0. Chances of survival with Generico's help, slightly more than 0. Sinister Sconce. I'm surprised we don't have that earlier. When the Master of Destruction is rebooted, Doomsday will follow soon after. However, I am not ready for the plug to be pulled on my life. Oh my god! However, there is a way we may be able to survive the destruction. I am talking about an arm raid shelter. We can protect our circuits in a robust shelter when Doomsday comes. We just might be able to live through the obliteration. You do not have time to construct a shelter. You need to find your friend. Well, that is your prerogative. However, I calculate that a shelter will be of benefit to you too. Please hear me out. Many scared monsters are out there waiting for Doomsday to arrive. If they knew there was a shelter to protect them from destruction, they would seek refuge there. Perhaps some of them have information on your friend's coordinates. I calculate that this is the most efficient way to gather a comprehensive data set. I understand where you're coming from, Noah, but don't you think it should be for Generico to decide what's best to build? Indeed, do not place your trust in this sinful builder. He cannot save us. Our salvation will come in the form of complete and utter destruction. Be quiet, I'm not ready to power down. There's plenty of energy left in my fuel cells. I refuse to let it go to waste. Please reconstruct a safe shelter and rescue Malhalla's monsters, of course. Pleasure indicators activated. You have made an obsolete robot very happy. You must begin work on the shelter immediately. Doomsday is fast approaching. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. Wonder what this shelter is going to look like. Citadel walls. Spaceship wall and spaceship corner. What? The Doors of Doom. You generate this blueprint. It will provide an excellent refuge for the monsters when it's complete. You're a genius. Who would have thought to upgrade the remains of the Haven into a super shelter for our monster mates? You would desecrate the unholy haven of Hargon. The Master of Destruction raised it with his own hand. Drawing a blueprint is all well and good, but how are you going to build it? We don't have any materials. Critical problem detected. No matter how much we squeeze Airsplow, he will never secrete any blocks. You seek to defile the haven of Hargon with your brutish blocks. Don't think for one moment I shall aid you in this sinful scheme. That's right, I nearly forgot. Helen is one of the something priestesses of the children of Hargon. If anyone knows where you can find the materials to build the blueprint, it's her. You're even more of an imbecile than you look. Even if I didn't know, why would I reveal such dangerous information to a builder and his traitorous lackeys, pray tell? You're just being selfish now. Airsplotter nearly squeezed himself dry trying to get that oil before. I think you need to start pulling your weight. Initiate Priestess Persuasion Protocol. Remember that Generico is the Master's friend. If you mistreat him, there's a high probability you will face punch. He literally just ran a speech check on her. Oh my god, and it worked! I refuse to believe that. It's inconceivable that this human could have formed a friendship with our master, isn't it? But if by some strange twist of fate he speaks the truth, very well, I shall cooperate, for now. Set a course southwest of here, you will find the molted carapace of our master, shed as his power grew and his monstrous form changed. Bring back to me 5 terrible talons, 3 humongous horns, and 10 blocks of his scales. Succeed in this simple task, and I will tell you what I know. You hear that? She'll tell us how to make materials. Isn't that great? All we have to do is find the Master of Destruction's slimy old skin and bring back a few bits and blobs. I'll go with you. I like how the arm is just suspiciously given up at the moment. It's nowhere to be found. Yeah, I wonder if they really killed the skeleton man. That's actually kind of depressing. Poor dude was limping just trying to catch up, and he just slaps him out of existence. Oh, shit. Another one of those gravitational globules. I mean, deep go that thing slurps us up. Let's look for another way around. Ow. Is it moving? No. Drop stained glass. Yep. Citadel wall. Very nice. Citadel floor. What if we need to make like an airship or something? Here's another one. Thing swallows us up. We're sure to come to a sticky end. Can't go this way. Let's keep looking for a safe path. Very nice. Probably not going to get anything major at this point. Especially since the only way you can get to level 32 is by coming here. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything, like, amazing. Follow Helen's directions correctly. The Master's Shedskin should be somewhere close. Is that what she's talking about? These things look like horns to me. We should bounce up for a closer look. What about those blocks? They look like scales to you. We'll have to go and check. Oh my god. Okay. Can't see any talons up there, though. Maybe they're on the ground instead. It's time to go in for a closer look. Let's grab all the scales, horns, and claws we need and take them back to Helen. What about these? Alright, the terrible talons. Okay. Maybe a little worried about using some of the building, some of the tech like that, but that's fine. That's all the scales we'll probably need. I wonder if we'll be able to come back here. Probably not. Or maybe we will be able to, just so that way you can gain more scales if you want it. Alright, what do we need again? Basically, if you don't have infinite items, you can just get them from here. It's actually, like, really nice of them. But, I mean, obviously they had to do it, because if you weren't able to do it, you could just end up dead-ended. You wouldn't have anything to build with for wood and, you know, all that stuff. The humongous horns. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, I didn't think they would actually summon the fucking thing. That scared me a lot. Okay. I wish they wouldn't do that. Grabbed everything Helen asked for. Let's head back to the Haven. You can't warp here, and that magic cape use won't work. We'll have to go on foot. Really? Yeah, you can't just glide. Okay, I was gonna say, because there's obviously a castle in the distance. And I was wondering, like, oh, well, can't we just use the castle? Or, like, can't we just fly to the castle, technically? Well, that's the explanation. You can't. It doesn't work here. Yeah, see? It immediately burns away. Damn, 287. I am jealous that Malroth doesn't have to get recoiled by enemies, man. That's something I just hate in, like, a lot of games. Is like, an enemy will touch you once. Oh, I'm recoiled. I can't do anything. Complete loss of control. I don't like that a lot. I know that's, like, a common thing and, like, so many other games do it. But, like, I just don't like that at this point. It just ends up being very annoying that you can't stagger enemies, but they can just stagger the shit out of you. As much as they want, as often as they want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, maybe I should save before I do anything else. Because I don't know how game overs work, so we'll just save. For all I know, you could actually fall into the abyss and die, and then you have to start from your last save, which would be 40 minutes of replaying. I'm good. We'll just save. This is actually very similar to the end of Final Fantasy V. Builder returns with everything I asked him to collect from the Master's Molt, no less. The arms that lash this land are indeed those of our Lord, however his power fluctuates uncontrollably, making his rampages violent and erratic. As he struggles to contain this burgeoning strength, he must destroy himself to be reborn ever stronger. The items I sent you to gather are the remains of one of his discarded shells. That's a jelly interesting story, but why did you want us to bring back this slopped off gunk? Are we going to build stuff out of it? Very well, I shall tell you what I know. The precise method has long been forgotten, but there is a way to transform those molted relics into usable materials. However, to do so requires an altar of the most monstrous nature. I wonder if our oh-so-clever builder has the wherewithal to dabble in the dark arts. The Forbidden Altar. You learn how to build the Forbidden Altar, but this is a secret no human should know. Very well, now that the secret is out, there's no reason to stop you making use of it. Once you have crafted a Forbidden Altar, place any of the terrible talon, humongous horns, or blocks of scales inside it. After a short while, his holy appendages will be transformed into the sinful materials you seek. But what are you waiting for? Make the altar and set to work. Mahala has a land bereft of materials, but fear not, simply place some stuff to transform them into something useful. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like this thing out there, that's definitely like gotta be some endgame shit, for sure. We need iron. Okay. Wait. Wasn't iron ingot something I could build just a minute ago? Oh, dude, there were blocks. I think I could have just broken down the iron blocks. Oh, whatever. Alright. 0 of 16. Okay, so everything can be it's basically like transfusion. Very nice. It just turns into random bullshit. Yay! Reinforced iron corner. Big bolt. Malrothium. Spaceship wall. Spaceship corner. Doors of Doom. Alright, can we put in more than one? Probably. Can we build maybe a few more just to speed this up? See, I don't know if I should use more. Let's build one more. Wonderful. So this is the pernicious power of the Forbidden Altar at work. Master Destruction will not be impressed to learn his body parts have been converted into building materials. I fear we will all be punished for this. I know it was a mistake to join hands with a human. I should have separated your head from your shoulders when I first had the chance. Well, better late than never. Only kidding. We shall all face the Master's judgment soon enough. Until then, you may use the Forbidden Altar to transform his detritus into your sinful into your sinful materials at your leisure. Which of his discarded body parts will produce which items and in what numbers is her fate to decide. All you can do is persevere until your needs are met. So you might have to take... I knew it. I knew I should have gotten more stuff. We might have to take another trip. This is great. Now you know how to get the ingredients you need. It's time you show us why the children of Hargard hate you so much. We say that, but I don't think our wise priestess hates Generico. In fact, I think she's taken a bit of a shine to him. Not in the slightest. As a Devoutian scholar of the Master of Destruction, I am merely interested in learning more of the extent of his powers. It is most intriguing that his discarded debris could be put to use by his arch-nemesis. This is worthy of further study. Procedure confirmed. Place relics of Malroth in the Forbidden Altar to create construction materials. You can use them to build the shelter. Sorry, but there's no way us monsters can help you build. It's a thin... It's a thin... Like, it's a thing. You'll just have to handle the construction all by yourself. Yeah, trying to read through lisps is not fun. I'll tell you that much. Alright. So basically, we're gonna have to make multiple trips. We're gonna have to go back to the carcass and basically take as much shit as we need. Now, granted... Where's the other one? Granted, I did pick up a good amount of scales, but I'm not sure, like, how much that is going to help me in particular. But, I mean, I guess we could try, right? You can only transform it one at a time, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. have enough yet. Alright. Actually, we might have enough just now. Just by using the scales. Good thing I got a bunch of them. I know the game didn't tell me, but this is not my first time playing a video game. There was no reason to not take extras. Alright, so we just need more iron, basically. What about the Door of Doom? Basically, you just don't have enough iron, pretty much. And yes, obviously they don't give you unlimited iron here. That would be stupid. It would completely nullify this part of the game. Like, they give you wood, because I guess there's not really anything you can build with wood here. But, like, if they were to give you iron, it would just completely nullify anything. Because I believe I have unlimited iron. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright, that should be everything I need. Strange sand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We have more than enough now. What? Oh, it's an iron corner. Oh my god. Alright, that's it. So, what exactly is a spaceship wall supposed to be? Like, are we gonna turn this into a flying, like, fortress, basically? Wait. Oh my god, never mind. And fly our asses over there, like he's gonna destroy what little is left of this place. I could see that happening. It won't be a real ship, it'll be like a raft, basically. Back here, they want a whole bunch of iron. I think this whole thing is iron. What? Oh. Oh, wait. Do I have enough blocks to waste by putting that there? I hope so. Okay, and then we put spaceship. I don't understand this spaceship thing unless we're about to like make a flying arc or some shit. Like that to me is really weird. I don't get it. I mean, obviously we're just gonna have to wait and see. There we go. Okay, you do need citadel walls. Oops. Alright, now see, I broke it, so now we needed a piece. Okay, that's fine. The last thing we need is the door. There you go. Complete blueprint detected. There's the shelter, it's magnificent. Look everyone, the blueprint's finished. She's stuck. What the fuck? Well, it's certainly a strange building you've made. I've never seen anything quite like it. Searching databanks, the outer walls are unlike anything found in Valhalla. Protection factor maximal, survival chances increased. Though you are the sworn enemy of the Children of Hargon, you would rebuild one of our Order's most unholy havens in order to save us from destruction. There's something about you, Builders, something very peculiar, yet very interesting. No, not Builders, but you. You are a most intriguing individual indeed. If you truly are a friend of the Master of Destruction, perhaps it would be wise of me to help you. After all, no matter what the Children of Hargon's teachings tell us about Builders, I am sworn to serve Mighty Malra first and foremost. Blueprint complete. Quantum gratitude circuits activated. Thank you. Color, exquisite. Form, ditto. Architectural style, future Hargonian. It is magnificent. Well, my calculations suggest a flaw in the design. Is the shelter really finished? Your sensors supposed to be gunked up with goo. No, as far as I can tell, the place looks great. The shelter's appearance is not the problem. I calculate that the holding capacity is too low to rescue many monsters. Furthermore, recent aura field readings indicate that Generco has a far greater aptitude for building than this simple shelter would suggest. We have much more work to do if we want to save all our monster comrades. I hope you will continue to assist us. You notice that the shelter's a splooge on the small side. I think he was right. We won't fit many monsters in there. It'd be fine for slimes like me. We can squidge into the tightest spaces. Not all monsters can do that. We really need something bigger, but would you be able to build a humongous shelter all by yourself? That's a big ask for one human. You normally bash a bell to bring people in, they go off and do all the building for you. That's genius. If we had a few more friends to help out with the building work, making a bigger shelter would be as oozy as pie. But there aren't any bells around here. How are we going to do this? We can make a bell. What's the matter? This little problem shouldn't stump someone like you. You don't have it, build it. Isn't that the nitty-gritty of being a builder? I left something very important behind for you. Remember, rack your brains and see if you can't figure out a way to put it to use. What's the splatter? Are you trying to work out how to build the bell? If you do figure out how to build it, I think it would do very nicely in front of the shelter. I mean, it makes sense. There wouldn't be a builder's bell in a world of monsters. Bell imbued with the spirit of a builder that inspires inventiveness and ingenuity. Okay. The builder's bell. Alright. We'll plop that one down. I'm assuming we are going to build like a spaceship. It's not. It's going to look weird. I don't know. Oh, come on. Woo-wee! At the builder's bell, it's not as gruesome as I imagined. In fact, it's rather lovely. Everyone, look at this. Generco's made something super duper for us. High levels of building energy detected. This profane idol sullies the unholy haven of Hargon. How did I allow this to happen? Super, a bell. What are we supposed to do with it? You're amazing. Give the builder's bell a great big clang and it'll attract friends from far and wide, right? Then we could all help you build this shelter even more enormous, or help you make this shelter even more enormous, and ride out Doomsday together. That's easier said than done. The monsters around here are all staunch supporters of the Children of Hargon. We'll never persuade them to build. Collating possible scenarios, chance of attracting monsters maximal, chances monsters will begin building minimal. I just can't see anyone wanting to help out. Whoever heard of a monster building anyway? Just because we haven't before doesn't mean we can't start now. Anything a human can do, we could do better. Alright, put it to the test. Oh, wait, we have to talk to them and do it. When the sound of that bell echoes in the air, monsters will come from miles around to see what's going on. Grimville and Noah don't seem to think this will work, but we'll never know unless we give it a go. It's that. It's always worked for humans, but you never tried it with monsters before? Well, humans and monsters are very different. There's no telling what might go down. We can't let that slop us. When they hear about the shelter, I'm sure the other monsters will agree to help. Don't forget, some of them might be glued up on where we might find your friend. So go on, ring that bell. Alright, we can raise the base level. Obviously, this first base level is free. Whoop. Well, it's 100, but yeah, it's basically free. I cannot believe that this is actually like a full-on building area. Oh, here they come. Planet of the Apes in this bitch. Population of the base got a little bigger. Shiny spaceship wall, spaceship capital, foundation, peculiar pillar, ramp, viewing dome, connecting couch, storage bay, pipe, bent pipe, joint pipe, and cross pipe. What a glorious sound. And look, some of the monsters have heard it and moosied on over. It worked. New invention detected. You can now build shiny spaceship walls, ramps, and viewing domes. Sounds great. Not that I understand anything about the construction materials, mind you. I'm getting a strange feeling in my goose sacks. I think I want to help you build things. Building impulse, drive, initiate. I never knew such a component was installed. I will help build too. Me and Noah can feel it, but what about Grimville and Helen? Are you two getting the splurge to build too? I can't say that I am. How strange. Nothing of the sort stirs within me. Well, not to worry. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Let's go and greet the new arrivals. They might know something about your pal. There's a strange, scary sound coming from somewhere near here. What's going on? Greetings, friend. No need to be nervous. Generico here's a builder. He's making a shelter to keep us safe when Gloomsday arrives. Did you say he's a builder? The sworn enemy of children of Hargon will never disobey Hargon's teachings. Look, you don't have to become best friends. All we're saying is that he can save us when Doomsday rolls around. You don't want to die, do you? Of course not, but what does Helen have to say about this? You'll have hell to pay when she finds out what's going on here. What are you staring at, human? Have you got something you want to say to me? Go on, spit it out. Have I seen your friend Malroth? No, I've never heard that name in my life. What makes you think your friend would even be here in the first place? And anyway, Malroth is huge and full of Malhalla is huge and full of vortexes. Even if you knew where he was, you wouldn't be able to get to him in time on those human legs of yours. What should we do instead, then? You could ride on my back. I don't think it would be any slicker than walking. Malroth location failed. Not enough information. Let's expand data set. Alright, so we have 5 monsters. I wonder what we'll have to do to raise the base again. Since, like I said, there's nothing out here. I mean, it pretty much is just empty. Only thing I could think is we build more of the spaceship. I wasn't sure if ringing the bell was going to work, but it did. I'm ready to help build the shelter, but it might take a little slime until Grimville and Helen feel the same. After all, this place is going to save us when Doomsday comes. It's for our own good. Why don't they get that? Sorry, I don't dislike Generico. I think building is a great thing. Honestly, I do. It's just, we're monsters. Not only that, we're members of the Children of Hargon. I can't disobey the High Priest's teachings so easily. But... Engaging empathy protocols. I understand how you feel, Aristotle, but everyone has their own beliefs. We must respect that. I know, but... See, in bringing in more monsters, even more will be coming. We must expand our shelter to fit everyone in. We'll need to build an enormous shelter to rescue all the monsters. I don't think the 3 of us can do it alone. We cannot succeed alone, and we cannot force the others to work if they do not want to. One cannot crash before one is booted. Oh, yes, that's true. Let's drop a design and worry about building it later. Need a new blueprint. Build upon the last one, make it bigger and better than ever before. Dude, this book has all the cheat codes. Oh, Lord. The Ark. Blueprint detected. Yeah, we're gonna make a floating platform, basically, that will push us. Okay. The Ark understructure. Man, another blueprint, and it's even bigger than the last one. It's not compute. Are you sure this blueprint is for a shelter? It's for an Ark, a vehicle we could use to escape from Malhalla. This thing is absolutely enormous. It's amazing. Still does not compute. The vessel on the blueprint seems incapable of flight. Perhaps you have made an error? The blueprint is not finished. You intend to calculate how to finish the Ark as we build it? Figure out how to finish it as we go. I can't wait to see how it turns out. In that case, calculation computes. Allow me to assist you. Generating process percentage program. Crafty craft crafting. Build an Ark with enough passenger capacity for all monsters. Probability of surviving Doomsday without escape craft, 0. Probability of surviving Doomsday with escape craft, unknown. Conclusion, build it. Building the Ark will attract monsters. Monsters may supply data about your friend. Malrock triangulation probability increased. What have you done this time, Error Ploddle? I didn't do anything. I don't even know what's going on. That's not good. There's one right next to our base now. Gravitational field perturbations detected. The mass of Malhalla is decreasing at an accelerated rate. Oh, shit! Doomsday draws near. This is merely a taste of the Master of Destruction's grand machinations. Are you saying the real thing will be much, much worse? Elevated readings and fear sensors. We must complete the Ark. There's not a moment to lose. God damn. As our day of deliverance approaches, I expect we will see an increase in such tremors. I've decided that I don't really feel like being destroyed. I think it will help you construct the Ark after all. He took one look at that black hole. He was like, fuck that. I'm not dying to that. We don't want to die either. We'll help you build the Ark. So you have all turned your backs on the Master. Helen, you say that destruction will bring us salvation, but is this truly what you believe? Generico is a builder, the enemy of our order. When trying to save us, he has destroyed something more valuable than our physical forms. He's destroyed the children of Hargon's fundamental principles. Perhaps he is the only true believer among us. I had never thought of it like that. Again, he passed the speech check flawlessly. In light of this revelation, it must be Hargon's will that I help Generico build the Ark. If truth be told, I do not wish to die either. The monsters have warmed to building. This is great news. If we all work together, we'll have the Ark built in no slime at all. Calculations confirmed. Let us begin construction. Imagine if this was like a timed portion of the game, you know? So where am I gonna... Oh, here we go. Probably she's gonna drop a chest. I've decided to fully cooperate in your quest to build the Ark. There's no turning back now. However, as I am sure you can imagine, I have no building experience nor an iota of knowledge about it. Tell me, how might one require to get started? A workbench on which to build and a receptacle in which to store one's creations. You determine precisely where upon the blueprint to place these items, have you not? In that case, promptly put a storage bay and an infernal workbench in their proper places. Okay, so we have to build that. Holy shit, we need a lot of those. Something tells me we're going to take another trip to that thing. Yeah, because we need a lot of this. We definitely do not have enough. And we need a storage bay. That's fine. I'll just go back. We'll just break it down into 100 pieces. I'm not, like, worried about that. Oh my god, I built the wrong thing. Wait, did I? What? Wait, what am I supposed to put here? Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to put there? Yeah, I did put an infernal workbench. What? I'm very confused. You know what? It's meant to be one block for... Oh my god. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I misinterpreted where they wanted me to put it. So you have your storage receptacle and workstation in place, I see. So all you need to do is build the items indicated on the blueprint and place them in the storage bay, and the other monsters and I can build the Ark according to your design. America, I'm sure you're aware by now, but warping and flying by magical means are not permitted here in Valhalla. I don't know why, but it seems the Master of Destruction's power suppresses certain magics. This is a great hindrance if one wishes to travel far and wide. This will surely prove problematic in the search for your friend. You would do well to procure yourself some more worldly means of propulsion. Now, speaking of this friend you claim to have, you seem convinced that he and the Master of Destruction are one and the same. Perchance you have met with the mighty Hargon himself? I thought as much. Then you will know that this world and everything contained within it is naught but an illusion. All but yourself, of course. This is not your world, and you do not belong here. There are precious few in this world who know its secret, and even fewer who have come here from the world outside. I never dreamed that I might meet one such as you, but I am glad I did. Alright. Sorry if I was less than enthusiastic about building before. I realize we don't have time to sit around twiddling our thumbs. We must finish the Ark and save our skins. There's just one small problem. None of us monsters have ever built anything before. We don't know where to start. You'll fill the storage bay with construction materials, and all we do is put each piece in its proper place in the blueprint. If you can stick 50 blocks of spaceship wall and 50 iron blocks, we could begin. Need more raw materials, you could just drop them in the Master of Destruction's discarded... that just looks like the word bitch. I couldn't even read it. Alright, let's get to it. Oops. What is it? Triangle. Alright, here we go. We never did that one before. I guess the big horns give you the most. So because the scales are the most populous, you don't get as much stuff from them. Yeah, see? That's fine. I think we're going to have to take another trip back over there anyway, so... We'll definitely completely milk it at that point. In fact, let's just go now, because I know I will. Hey, Light-Minded, how's it going? Things are going well. I'm enjoying Paper Mario 1000. You're doing the Switch. Yeah, I'm going to get that eventually. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I guess I should get it quickly. My friend was talking about it. The Nintendo World in New York City actually was like giving away like paper slip covers, basically. And now they're selling on eBay for like $700 to like $1,000, which I think is so funny. And I told him, like, the minute you told me that this was already a thing that they were doing and the game is already out, I knew it was too late to go get some ourselves. So I was like, I didn't even bother. Like, I already know how Nintendo World is. There's a set group of people who are really in the know or just check all the time. Like, they just go in there all the time. And they just know when, like, popular stuff is coming out. I mean, like, they just know when Nintendo game's coming out, let's be fair. They just go in and ask, are you doing anything special? Yeah, and so obviously, like, you know, everyone who wanted it already got it. I'm not, like, torn up about it. It is just a little unfortunate that I didn't think ahead, basically. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. That's good. Let's use the chart. It's fine if it falls. It's actually better if it falls, because I could go pick it up later. Okay. What am I working on this session? We're actually making story progress. We actually made a ton of story progress today. So this is actually basically the end of the game, I'm presuming. Now, it might take us a while to finish it. I don't think we're going to finish it this session, but we will finish it. Oh my god, well, see you later, buddy. We'll probably finish in like another stream or two. So like I said, I'm gonna probably play this again. What day is it today? Actually, wait, hold on. What day is it today? Sunday? I guess I'll just play this until I beat it. Alright, I'm gonna have to eat this rancid food. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Because we need materials to do this. Alright, so I don't know what my stream is for tomorrow. Maybe I'll forego Arceus this week, I'm thinking. And then that way I could put more time into the games that I'm supposed to beat. Because I would like to have this finished reasonably soon, so... I'll see what I can do about that. Honestly, are the scales even really worth it? I don't know. Maybe they aren't. Maybe it's just better to just get the horns and that'll give you everything you need, but I kind of doubt it. And I honestly think I'm going to need to make more, I think I'm going to need to make more, what is it called? More transformation tables. Because, like, if I'm going to be using skin, like, skin is going to take the longest time to transmute into items. It is one of those things where it's like, oh, it's supposed to be hurried, and it's like, oh, but actually we have plenty of time because I have to go gather resources. Like, this would be, like, an interesting, like, plot line for a game. Like, you only have a set amount of time before the world ends to, like, actually do stuff. That's basically Lightning Returns, pretty much, which I was actually talking about today when I was recording. I was talking about, like, how much fun I had playing that game, and how unfortunate the 13 trilogy just is on so many levels. I've finally managed to drop 5 pounds. Nice, that's good. I've been trying to lose weight myself. It's been a hell of a journey. I'm actually down, I think, what is it, 23.5 pounds. So once I start doing more exercise, then that's just gonna go up basically, which is good, or rather, it's gonna go down. But yeah, it's work. It's a lot. I'm hungry most of the time, and that honestly is the killer more than anything. Is I'm just hungry so much now. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if we need this many scales, but whatever. I like how the enemies are now spawning on this. A bunch of sugar-free Jello. Oh, I wish I never liked Jello. I'm glad that works for you. I just... Something about it was just always wrong to me. It just tasted really funny. That's good, though. It's good to have, like, a snack that you could have that's, like, you know, reasonably healthy or very healthy. But that's, again, I'm not, like, a nutritionist. I'm not an expert. I just said one day I don't want to be fat anymore. So I just said, you know what? Fuck it. No time like the present. And, you know, you say it a bunch to yourself, but then one day you just actually mean it, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. You're just like, you know what? Like... For me, it was like, listen, I'm almost 29. This was a few weeks ago. I was like, I'm almost 29, right? Like, I'm about to enter my 30s, unfortunately, assuming I don't die before that, which would be awesome, because I don't have to be fucking 30. But I was like, you know what? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit around and just wait for what? The inevitable heart attack at 38? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, I like how there's, like, blood coming out of him. Alright. Are there any other horns? Let's just go grab these horns. I couldn't imagine that we'll need more than this. Here, I have to break this to get out safely. We might actually just be using the transformation tablet for a while. But yeah, I was saying to myself, like, wouldn't it be cool if you had a game where, like, the goal is to build an ark or something before the world ends? It would be a depressing game, though. It would be like, damn, you fucked up, and now you and your country and everyone in the world is dead. Congratulations. It'd be like the fucking AVGN joke. Which honestly, that Friday the 13th game actually sounds like a really good idea, just executed really poorly. And obviously known for its, like, notorious difficulty. So even if you manage to somehow, against all odds, beat even one day, like, okay, well, I have to go back because I have no food. But, like, if you somehow manage to beat even one day, it's like, oh, well, now you have to beat day 2 and day 3, and every day that you beat, Jason gets faster. It's like, what? Yeah, good times. I think that's so funny, honestly. Yeah, now that I think about it, Lightning Returns probably is like one of the few games where that is actually, they will just flat out give you a fail, and they will actually just give you a game over. And they will be like, yep, well, the world is destroyed. Goodbye. Thanks for showing up. But granted, it's really hard to fail that game. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it is really hard to fail in Lightning Returns. I feel like you almost just have to really be just dog shit at the game. And I mean this in the best way possible. Like, I couldn't imagine someone actually failing Lightning Returns if they were genuinely, like, trying to play stuff. Very nice. Oh, I had to blink a ton. Dude, we need a ton of this shit. We are gonna be here for a long while. Like, I'm not even joking. We are gonna be sacrificing tons of stuff into this thing. Like, I wonder what happens if you run out of materials. Like, does the game regenerate more? Like, how does that work? Like, what happens if, by some reason, you lose all the materials that you want, or that you need to save or to beat the game? Like, do you just lose? Like, how does that work? Maybe put the blocks I asked for in the storage bay. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to make so many. All that's left is for us to start building. We might be the first monsters to ever build. You know, there's something very odd about you. I think you have some kind of mysterious power. I mean, we're the monstrous members of the Children of Hargon, vigorous opponents of building, yet here we are about to construct this ark. If I didn't believe you earlier, I certainly do now. You must be friends with the Master of Destruction. Everything's finally set up for us to start work on the ark. We monsters might not be able to make any items, that's your job, but we could certainly place them on a blueprint. It looks like we're running low on anything, just rustle up some more and place it in the storage bay, and if you're short of materials, just bring back some of the Master's scales, horns, and claws, stick them in the Forbidden Altar, and Bob's your uncle. You can sit back and leave the rest to us, the ark will be ready soon enough. Alright, so they're going to begin. Oh, well, my food is done. I should have maybe hooked over that. But sometimes the best games are the most depressing. Alright, to be honest, I really hope to ditch like 30 pounds so I have a chance of being able to run without causing my bad knee to act up. Well, I hope you make it, man. Just stick to it. I know that's easier said than done. I'm not gonna pretend. But, you know, like, I've been trying to eat a lot better. And eating a lot better, it makes me feel better, but it also makes me feel hungrier. I think that's one of the big problems, is that, especially, like, after 2017, man, so much has happened in my life that's just been kind of up and out there. But, like, after 2017, I think one of the biggest things that happened was I became way more... what's the word I'm looking for? Here, let's move this. So I don't have to keep running back and forth. This is nice. Alright, so that just gives you iron. So giving the big horns gives you iron. So let's try the talons. These cook a lot faster. Okay. Here we go. Nice, we already have enough. Perfect. Done. I really miss running like I used to in track and field. Unfortunately, I'm too heavy and out of shape. Plus, there's the issue of the bad knee. Yeah, well, what's good is that you're starting it. I mean, that's important. The start is the most important part. That you know it's not good and that you're doing something about it. That's big. I mean, I was never a track star. I'll be honest with you. I hated track. In fact, that was actually one of the things I got into with one of the teachers at one of my schools. But that's a long story. I probably told that story at some point. I hate track. I'm not a runner. I do not like running a ton. The only sport I really like running a lot in was baseball. Oh, we need so much Malrathium. Oh, man. Yeah, you just get bones, though. Bones and earth. The good news is that these cook really quickly. What was that noise? Oh, I also forgot to say for everyone just in general, I already have the Halloween special for this year. And I've told the story of me in this game before. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be fun. And it'll be kind of... It's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be like some crazy spooky game. It's just something that I have a little bit of history with. And, you know, I didn't even know it existed on the console that I found it on. So I said, you know what, I'll just get it, because why not? And it was dirt cheap. And that's the nice thing about buying used games that are not, like, stupidly popular, is that most of them, these people are just willing to part with them for, like, $10. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, most people are just trying to sell some of this garbage and just make a quick buck. And honestly, it works in my favor. Like, now that I'm done buying, like, expensive games, and now that there's not really much else coming out this year, like, I could basically just sit back. Like, the only game I really should buy is I need to buy Luigi's Mansion, which is coming out, like, at the end of June, which I think it's, funnily enough, it's coming out, like, the day before Dawn Trail, which is, like, kind of fucked. Like, I'll see how that works out. And then, like, Paper Mario. Like Light-Minded talks about. I think that activity-wise, I burned about 900 calories in addition to the 1,400 plus passively used calories. Yeah, I've been trying to lower my caloric intake a lot. 100%. Like, once you're... Like, again, I'm not running a calculator or anything. I can't be bothered to do that. Right? Like, but what I am doing is I'm like, alright, well, I just won't eat as much. And I'll eat things that are more calorically zero. It's just the hunger, man. The hunger is what really kills me. But that's because, like I said, once, you know, 2017 came around, and especially once 2020 came around, and I was just home, like, the whole time, I just started eating a lot more just because. And that's part of the problem. I just ate a lot. And, like, trust me, I honed a lot of my cooking skills, so it's kind of damned if you do, you know? How much do we need? There we go, 45. Don't worry, we need everything else. I think this game has really good writing. I know Duke Darkwood would agree with me. Like, I think that there's something about this game that makes some of the characters just so appealing. And that's why I'm sad that, like, maybe other Dragon Quest games have this, and just, you're never gonna know because most of them are not translated, or if you do, they're all DS games that you're never gonna be able to buy. You're never gonna find, like, a collection of them. And this is, like, this is one of the series I would definitely say is, like, perfect for a collection at this point. Because, like, there's so many games in this series that they could just localize. The problem is that localizers are fucking crazy now. But whatever. No one's perfect, technically. What does that laugh sound like? That sounds like a laugh from something. I don't remember what. Can't remember. I should remember stuff like that. Like, having that skeleton dude die is, like, actually kind of depressing. That's fucked. I was using scales. Whoops. It actually makes more sense to use scales because I need Malrothium. And the scales seem to have more Malrothium in them. Honestly, bones and earth is not helping me. I guess you really just need the talons for the door. I might as well just cook scales at this point. Which means I could actually make another one of these. Or do I even need to? Maybe I don't. Maybe we're done. Oh no, this is only the first part of the arc. Who knows how much shit we're gonna need to build for this. This is gonna be a big ass ship, man. Yeah, who knows how much we'll need. I guess I'm gonna be cooking some of this stuff up for quite some time. And then we need big bolts. There we go. Alright, that's everything we need for this first part. Now we just have to sit back and wait for them to finish building it. Which they're almost done, actually. What? There you go. Alright, now we just sit back and wait. In the meanwhile, we might as well just keep building. Or keep converting. Because you know we're going to need more, so we might as well just keep converting. I'm actually sad I didn't play more of this today. But I was recording literally right up like 10 minutes before I started streaming, so... Unfortunately, we'll have to make another stream of this. I will see what the schedule looks like. I guess I'm going to double, if not triple up on this game this week, because I actually want to make a lot of progress. I'm not sure what I have set for tomorrow. I might change it to this. Maybe. I'll see. And I do have to start doing my stuff for Dawntrail. Honestly, I might have to finish some of this A Realm Reborn stuff after Dawntrail comes out. Because in all honesty, like, I don't know how much time I have, and I have to start doing PvP. I have to do Zeromus, I have to do Golbez. So, like, because of that, I'm not really sure how quickly or how long that'll take. It could be very fast, but I'd rather just get it the fuck done. So I'm definitely just going to start working on that this week as well. There you go. This is actually more efficient. Wait, can we put more? Oh, you can put multiple. What? I didn't even know you could put multiple. Are you serious? Oh my god. You can put up to 9 at any given time, and it cooks the same speed. I didn't know. Every other time, I didn't know. There you go. Oh, okay. It cooks them down one at a time. I gotcha. Okay. Fire Emblem, that's going to come back. I have the stream somewhere. Oh, is that what I have for tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to shit-can Fire Emblem to play this game again. Yeah, definitely. That's going to happen. I'm going to shit-can Fire Emblem to play this, because I feel like if we do another couple streams of this game, there you go, we're done. I think we're just going to be done. So if I just keep pushing through it, we'll be done with this week for sure. Good news, the blueprint's finished. Gather around, guys and gals, let's inspect our handiwork. I don't know why the rocks are still there. They haven't gotten rid of it. The Ark is coming along. Great guns. Great guns? It's amazing what we can do when we all work together. As a member of the children, I can't seem to shake the feeling that we shouldn't have done this. Just the thought of building made me nauseous before, but now that I try it myself, and it feels good. I feel like I've committed an act of heresy, and yeah, I'm proud of what I've done. I don't know what to say. I know what to say. Engaging admiration circuits is wonderful, marvelous, is unlike anything I've detected in this world before. Proud to say that work on the Ark is really is done for now. Us monsters really know how to work as a team. You're part of the team too, of course. We couldn't have built a thing if you hadn't got all the necessary items ready for us. But why didn't you tell us that this building business was so much fun? I love it so much, I actually decided to make myself the supervisor and oversee the Ark's construction. Analyzing Ark progress, significant progress has been made. We should begin searching for more monsters to help our cause. It's the perfect slime to bring in a few new faces, and we can ask the newcomers if they know where Generico's friend is. There's one small issue. I'm not sure there are any more monsters in the Parth. We need to look further afield. To the west of here lies a sacred building, the Court of Chaos. The magistrate in charge there may know where there are more monsters who quietly await their demise. However, since the destruction began, that route has become littered with vortexes that would suck you into oblivion at the slightest slip. To walk that road is too great a risk. Enemies detected in close proximity. Yep, time for a battle. Obviously. Not all monsters want to be saved, let's be fair here. Probably most of them just want to accept it, and they see this as heresy still. Okay, let's pick this up. I cannot believe you could place multiple in. I just thought place was there, like you could pick another item and then replace it. I didn't know you could. Yeah, I just didn't know that was how it worked. Okay, let's see. Avatar on my birthday? Yeah, I'm gonna record it. I'm not gonna stream it. I'd rather stream. It makes more sense for me to record it. Which I guess means either... actually, so when is that video going to go live? I guess I'll figure it out later. Are you ready to enter combat? Are you fully prepared? Yes or no? Understood. My exoskeleton may be old and rusty, but my battle chip is fully operational. We shall exterminate the enemy together. Once this battle is won, we can try to find a way to the Court of Chaos. Maybe then you will find your friend. But right now, the enemy is at the logic gates. Engage, exterminate, eradicate. Just like when Pastor Al died, it was kind of like a huge, like, what the fuck moment. Like, you wouldn't expect something like that to happen in a game like this, but it really hits home. I think Furrowfield had really good writing. I think Crumbledon had, like, good, like, base mechanics. I think the biggest problem with Furrowfield is that we, ironically, did not do enough farming. Like, I think that there should have been a designated, like, building quarter and then, like, a bunch of fields that we had to maintain. Like, I can understand this arc of the game being like, okay, no, oh, fuck. Excellent. And I don't have any healing, by the way. This dude is actually kind of tough. I don't exactly have a ton of food either. Alright. It's not that bad. Alright, more health. Victory. Seems the Ark suffered some damage in the last battle. You just leave the repairs to us. We're builders too now. I'm glad that's over. At least the Ark doesn't seem to have suffered any squidgenific. I know he's supposed to say significant, but squidgenificant damage? That is the weirdest word I think I've had to say all night. But why did the Shadow Fiends attack us all of a sudden? What's the deal with those monsters anyway? They don't seem to understand what we're saying when we speak to them. Perhaps they're not monsters at all. Cannot say for certain, but my theory is that they are avatars of purest destruction, born from the violent energy of the Master himself. They came when you repaired me, and again when we began building the Ark. It seems the act of building arouses their anger. I calculate that more will return to wipe us out. We must be on high alert. Sprinkler system activated. The flowers have all dried up, Miriam. Watering the spronkle. No, what's the matter? Entering automatic shutdown mode, powering off. Goodbye, Miriam. You fought courageously, but a robot your age should know better than to overload yourself. Life Science Tech to execute reboot program. Reboot program failed. Rupture detected in air vent. Elevated risk of overheating. Doesn't sound good. We have to get him a new air vent before he goes out with a bang. He's literally breaking down, man. This is a very depressing arc to this game, even more than Moonbrook. I don't think his chassis is going to make it. I think that he's genuinely just going to break down first. We're going to have to, like, upload him into the computer or something. Overheating threshold will be exceeded in T-minus. Yeah, what one did you make the air vent? Install the air vent. There you go, hand it over. Yeah, you know why? Because we're making the Ark and his name's Noah. It's going to be Noah's Ark. Oh my god, this game is so insane. Initiating reboot program, please wait. Stay with us, Noah. Noah, we can't do it without you. I need you. Alright, he's fine. So, Android, you can call me Noah. It's good to have you back, Noah. Thank you for repairing me. I may be old and rusty, but I'm grateful to have my warranty extended nonetheless. Alright. Just one thing after another with that Noah had me worried, sick. It's time we devised a way to avoid the gravitational globules and search for other monsters. It's just the globules that are the problem. Malhalla is an enormous place. If you go out on foot, Goomsday will have come and gone before you can bring anyone back. What are you saying? That we need to build something that will let us travel farther? My initial calculations says a high-velocity vehicle may be capable of escaping the gravitational pull of the globules. And Generico can cook up a great invention. You have an idea for a vehicle in mind, but you need to see my internal components to finish the design? Understood. Commencing circuitry display procedure. Please be gentle. I am more delicate than I look. Ooh. Careful with that. That tickles. Did you learn anything useful? Ooh. A basic buggy. This doesn't even look like something that would run. But alright, sure. It's a very unusual design. It is a vehicle. A vehicle so big it requires its own blueprint. Looks a little fiddly for us monsters to make. I think we'll leave this one for you. Once it's finished, you'll be able to glide right past the gravitational globules straight to the Court of Chaos. You best make a start. The sooner you finish the car, the sooner you can search for more monsters. Okay. Let's go back and get the stuff. Can we move this stuff now? We probably should move it inside of the Ark. Okay. Alright, the usual. We'll keep making more materials. I think this will be an aircraft. I just don't think it'll be one that you can pilot. Which I understand. That's fine. Because, you know, once you have a game where you actually, like, have to create aircraft or create vehicles, it starts getting weird with how you design it. I can understand if they were just like, okay, well, we're not gonna... We'll make certain things. I think it'll automatically become the vehicle that we're trying to build. I don't think it'll be something too ridiculous. Which way is which? Like, it doesn't even have wheels. I'm not even sure how this is a buggy, but sure. Alright, we actually need the pipes. Only gonna make as much as I need, and then, you know, as we continue the stuff, at least we'll have plenty of materials for this, you know? Okay. We also need to find food at some point, because I ate all my food. Basically, this is almost like a moon segment. Like, we're almost like gonna go explore the moon or something. Okay. Alright, that level's done. Now we need iron blocks to bridge across this. This is a very interesting design. I'm going to say that much. Okay. And one pipe behind it. Wait, do I not have enough pipe? Wait, for real? I need one more pipe? There we go. Ah, I fucked it up. Whatever, it'll be done quick. No, I have two. Where the fuck? Am I losing my mind? Where's the other two? Oh, you know what it is? Is it in here? Yes, that's why. Okay. I don't think I've ever run into that ever. Where I like, oh, it's actually in the storage unit. Usually, yeah, usually that just doesn't happen. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, wait a minute, is it in the storage unit? Alright. What else do we need? More bent pipes. I don't know what kind of buggy this is going to become. This is weird. Alright, what are we missing? Big bolts. Is that the vehicle done and dusted? What in the world is that? How are you supposed to move without any wheels? But seemingly the steam builder's not immune to failure. There you go. I'll put the finishing touches on myself because we don't make wheels in this game. See, I told you they were gonna convert it on their own. It's not something you were gonna be able to do like in game. There you go. See, that's not even close to what we made. That's that's not even close. Oh man, that's funny. What is this trickery, builder? Explain yourself. Very interesting. The blueprint was merely a substructure from which to build a completed vehicle. Looks jelly nice, but how does it work? Will it really be able to stop us from getting sucked in by the globule's gravity? Initial scans of the internal components indicate a fuel cell that can absorb destructive energy of the gravitational globules. The fuel cell neutralizes energy and converts it into propellant. It's quite brilliant. I don't understand a thinking word of what he just said. It sounds amazing. Amazingness confirmed. With this vehicle, we can escape the attractive force of the globules. The search for more monsters can begin. I've never laid eye upon anything so... because she has one eye. Does it have a name? Drives like a car and looks like an insect, so you call it the Buggy Buggy. I've never heard a more ridiculous name in all my life. Calculating absurdity level. Error. Overflowing calculation matrix. Loss detected in Generica respect vector. Now that we can use the Buggy Buggy, those 9 globules don't pose a problem. Initial data suggests that Generico may be able to upgrade the Buggy further, and it could do with a lick of paint. We could leave that till later, right? Just have to think of all the new places we could go to now. The Court of Chaos should be accessible now. If we go there, perhaps we can acquire his friend's coordinates. Why'd you call it the Buggy Buggy? It's such a silly name. Should really have called it something more special sounding, like the Super Silver Sprinter. Yours is just the same word twice in succession. I couldn't do that. The lisp is killing me, man. Alright. Must congratulate you on as fine a vessel as the Buggy Buggy. The vortexes will obstruct you no more. However, it'll take much more practice before you can competently control a contraption of such complexity. With the alliteration in this chapter is crazy. I implore you to take it for a test drive nearby. Once you have confidence in its controls, press on, pass the vortexes, and keep an eye peeled for any monsters that may be holding fast for Doomsday. I want to go generic, I know the perfect place we can take the Buggy Buggy for a spin. Very well, while he gets to grips with the controls, you can take charge of seeking out needy monsters. Let's get going. I can't wait to feel the wind in my... Oh, wait. I see. The thing you're holding on must be the turning ring, and the lever is the go faster button. I think I got it. It's probably best if you start going off nice and slowly. See what happens when you press R2 very lightly. Once you got the hang of the speed lever, try turning the wheel whichever way you want to go. If you try too fast, you might lose control completely. When you want to slam on the brakes, press L2. I'm the navigator. That means you have to go where I tell you. It jumps. Alright, really quickly, I have to make food. So unfortunately I have to stop really quickly because I don't have exactly a ton of food in this game at the moment. Since all the stuff I had didn't come with me, I have to like manually find food. Very nice. Alright, just in case. You never know. Wait, where did I get this from? The Hero's Shield? Oh, where did I even get the Hero's Shield? I wasn't even looking. Okay, cool. Alright, really briefly, let's make some food. I actually think I'm going to stop here for today, just because it is getting a little bit late. And I would like to... I guess tomorrow I have to give it a little more time. I'm not sure how much time I have for it, though. I have to see. It depends how much I record tomorrow. Because, yeah, I am going to play this again tomorrow. Alright, so we'll prep this food, and then we'll save, and then that will pretty much be it. But what a crazy chapter to get into. I'm actually glad I just went ahead and just moved on, because I actually am really enjoying this chapter a lot. This is a really good chapter. We're not going to be able to use that, so we can put it away for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. Honestly, I'm not playing my PS4 for the next day, so I'll just put it on rest mode. That should be good enough. Alright, very nice. Coward, destruction, or bust. We're gonna have it, just not tonight. We're gonna do it tomorrow for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go relax. Tomorrow we're gonna play more Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's literally midnight right now, so that's kind of why I'm stopping. So, I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks Duke Darkwood, thanks Ash, thanks Light-Minded, thanks Viff. I think that's everyone. But tomorrow we're gonna play this. I'm gonna delay engage, which is fine, right? If we maybe need another 2, maybe I don't think we need 3 sessions. I feel like it's another 2 sessions of this, and we'll be set. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you later. Later.